Alright, so we just got past the spooky water monster. That was... I don't like the spooky water monster. That guy is terrifying. What are you? Oh, that's... Oh, those are statue legs. Okay. Yeah, I thought... I mean, I wouldn't... Oh god, you are ugly. Oh, yeah. I can splash in the water. This is Game of the Year material right here. So, where are we? The Inner Sanctum? Ah, nice. I'll just carry this guy around with me. He'll protect me. How are we doing here? Doesn't look like anything too busy. Don't like anything too bad. No look like anything bad around here. Everything looking pleasant. And that door is open. Oh no, I kind of feel like visiting some of the other areas. That's the study. And that's the guest room. I guess I can check this out. I haven't played it in a little bit, so I'm gonna be accidentally pressing E multiple times. Which is probably not lovely.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
So is this where I was staying then? Oh. Come on, stay open. Strange. Me. Oh. Okay. Beat it. That seems about right. Oh, I lit a fireplace. Okay. Oh, oil. I love oil. Get out of here. You're impeding in my gameplay. Laudanum. Lovely.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
Ooh.
The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
So yeah, I think that like further proves my idea, my theory from, I think it might have been last episode or before that. When they went on that expedition, whatever Daniel found may have actually released the shadow.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Weird. So, I guess while Daniel was blacked out, Herbert went down there and stole the orb himself. And for some reason, Daniel either has an orb of his own that is shattered, or he has some mysterious geological pieces, because those are still definitely not normal, like, rock pieces or anything, because they're ever changing. Door stuck broken to a... Oh, stuck due to a broken lock. Huh. So I guess I can't get in there yet. Actually, isn't that right next to the study? So, realistically, I just need to enter the study and then I'll be back to where I need to be, right? A little bit nervous. Maybe a bit too dark. You light this. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb to my most trusted student and friend Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found some of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. I'm probably mispronouncing that. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed with, while rich, contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. Staying in a nearby village in Aldstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it also has become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as I closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing at the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, and the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research to the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. And what was that other guy's name? I don't remember how to reach it. Hold on. How do I access the other stuff again? J! It's J! Oh my god. I'm so... God. Okay. Herbert. So his name is Herbert. The other guy's name is Heinrich. So they both... I guess they both... kinda were after the orbs. Can I check my sanity? Crystal clear. Alright, we're doing good then. Just put that up there. Get it out of the way, you know. Just moving things out of the way, you know. Just move everything. Move it all. Blast through this place. Oh god, I broke something. That was my bad, I'm sorry. Don't pay attention to it. Just actively disregard its existence because it doesn't exist. Milestones of human anatomy. Understanding locomotion. Understanding balance. The canine jaw. Were they trying to do Frankenstein experiments up in here? Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris. 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger the endogenous response, or whatever, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise, but I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. So they experimented on dogs. Hey there, Poochie. How's it going? You doing good? Great. Be free! Be free!
Let's see what you have to offer.
Oh.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
I think I can see why, Daniel didn't like Alexander of Brandenburg very much. I don't think I like him all too well either. You see, I am better than him because I throw dead canine parts around. He kills canines, so I'm clearly the better of the two. Tinderbox. Oh. Hey, Mr. Skull. Hey, Why couldn't the skull go to the dance? Because he had no body to go with. That's... Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has been made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. So he's looking for, like, the energy gained from the stress of the brain. So he tortures animals and then digs through their brain and tries to find that energy. So I guess he's a man of pseudoscience or something? I don't know. Because he just kind of seems to be doing shit with no real aim. Like, he wants the energy, but he doesn't know how to acquire it, so he's just kind of poking around in the brain, thinking that he's all smart, thinking that he's the modern Frankenstein. Like, God. Well, I don't need this right now.